Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you. I welcome you all to this HR Conclave of OP Jindal Global University. In one of the recent interviews, someone asked the President of National Technological University, Singapore, tell us what are the three best factors behind the success of your university. And he replied, the first factor, people. Second factor, people. Can you guess what is the third factor? Yes, it's people. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is the people who build great universities across the world. And we at JGU strongly believe in this philosophy as well. About OP Jindal Global University, we all know, but I'll just tell you in next 2-3 minutes about the university. We started in the year 2009 with one school. It's a philanthropic initiative of Mr. Naveen Jindal, and he contributed 1100 crores rupees out of his own fortune to create this university. Philanthropy in Indian higher education was quite unheard of when we started this university. Yes, in the West, there are Stanford universities, Leland and Jane Stanford contributed and created this university. John Harvard created as a benefactor Harvard University. Elihu contributed to create Yale University. But in India, probably we were the first major private university to be established as a philanthropic initiative of an industrialist. We started with one school, 100 students, 9 faculty members, and 22 administrative staff. Today, when I'm talking to you, we have more than 9,000 students on campus, more than 1,000 full-time faculty members, more than 600 administrative staff working with us. There are recognitions came along the way, and Professor Sahani, Professor Paddy have already spoken about that. There are 5 aspects to the university. The first aspect is our globalization. The globalization is through our global faculty, the qualification of the international qualification of our faculty, and the international collaborations, the global collaborations that we have. And when you look at these collaborations, our students get exposure to the best of the universities across the world when they go for student exchange, and the faculty from the best of the universities come to our university to deliver lectures and to take courses, regular courses, through faculty exchange programs. There are joint research, joint executive education, joint publication, joint conferences, and summer school, winter school study abroad programs through which many of our students go to international universities. The second aspect of our university is our contribution to research. We are a non-STEM and non-health sciences university. Still, our faculty members have published more than 4,000 publications in last 12 years, which is again a quite significant achievement for a non-STEM, non-health sciences university in the whole of Asia. We have been maintaining a faculty-student ratio of 1:9 throughout. That gives us, our faculty member, enough space for contributing in the field of research and to work on cutting-edge technology and contributing in publication. The third aspect of our university is our contribution to public service, to the society. Our legal-led clinic, our social entrepreneurship club have been working extensively with the people of Haryana, downtrodden people of Haryana, for upliftment of people in the society. We have been able to create an intellectually vibrant environment at a place called Sonipat, a very remote place of, once a very remote place of India. Many people, even in the west or south, may not know about the place Sonipat, but they know about OP Jindal Global University today. Round the year, we conduct conferences, seminars, workshops in which distinguished scholars from across the world are here in Sonipat for talking to our students and faculty members, for interacting with them. The fifth aspect of our university is our contribution to to executive education. So our Jindal Institute of Behavioral Sciences and Jindal Institute of Leadership Development and Executive Education have been doing a lot of executive education programs for corporations, various corporations, public sector undertakings, and state and central government officials. That was a bit about the university, and I'd like to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that OP Jindal Global University, I'm very proud to tell you that since last 3 years, consecutively, we have been nominated as the Workplace of the Year in the THE Asia Awards. When you look at the entire world, there are 28,000 universities in the entire world. And in Asia, there are 10,000 universities. And every year, THE nominates only 5 universities from the whole of Asia for the Workplace of the Year. And we have been consecutively nominated for the Workplace of the Year throughout in the last 3 years. So the growth have been the story of OP Jindal Global University. As I had told you that from one school we had 12 schools, from 9 faculty members to 1,000 plus faculty members, and from 22 administrative staff to 625 administrative staff. So while we have been hiring these people, while we have been recruiting these faculty members from across the world, we have been consistently maintaining the quality while recruiting these people. Like corporations, we visit campuses of not only India's top management institutions, IIMs and IITs, for hiring the bright PhDs from there. We also visit campuses of Stanford, Oxford, Harvard, Yale kind of universities, Cambridge, and all these top universities to hire the faculty members from there. I swear, you can check that none of the other private or government universities have been doing recruiting faculty members like this. We advertise through Times Higher Education portals. We advertise on Chronicle, Higher Education Chronicle, and Higher Ed for recruiting faculty members from across the world. As you can see, there are more than 60% of our faculty members have at least one international qualification as their qualification. About 18% of our faculty members are from IIMs and IITs, and 17% are from top central universities of the country. And the kind of geographical diversity if you can see at the university that we are maintaining, we have faculty members from 46 countries, and more than 11% of our faculty members are international faculty members. And I am talking about all full-time faculty members. People of San Francisco have chosen Sonipat as their place of home. People of Jerusalem have chosen Jatheri as their place of home. People of Johannesburg have chosen Jagdishpur village as their place of home. That kind of diversity we have been able to create at a place called Sonipat. When universities and organizations across the world are struggling to maintain a healthy gender diversity, I'm very proud to tell you that 55% of our faculty members are women faculty members. 30% of the administrative staff are women, and 45% of the total employees of the university are women employees. A very innovative thing that we have done, that in the university you will find that 55 couples are working in various departments or as a faculty member. The average age as a young university, the average age of our employees is 36 years. 47% of the academic leadership positions in the university are taken by the women employees. I'm not trying to brand OP Jindal Global University, but what I'm trying to tell you, that kind of employee value proposition that we have been able to provide to these people, so that they have chosen a place in Sonipat as their place of work for last 14 years. We have been able to provide a very inclusive work environment where we have an open door policy where every employee, including the outsourced employee also, can approach the top management at any point of time. There is a very approachable top leadership in the university. When we have been hiring faculty members from across the world, we have been able to provide a culture to them. We have been able to provide them an employee experience when they join our university as Sonipat, that they feel, we make them feel at home. There have been lot of celebrations. There have been a lot of programs that we have been doing. During the COVID times, during the pandemic, we had conducted 40 plus vaccination camps in the university and vaccinated more than 12,000 people, not only employees, even the people around the university, from the villages, we have vaccinated all of them. The kind of, we consider employee mental well-being and mental wellness a very important factor. And there are 6 full-time counselors working in the university. And we have also collaborated with Your Dost It's an online consulting platform. When you look at the world-class infrastructure that we have a health center on campus which has 10 full-time doctors, 25 nurses, and 6 physiotherapists working on campus on round-the-clock basis. There is a sports complex, there is an Olympic-sized swimming pool, the US Open standard tennis courts, basketball courts, volleyball courts, and a world standard gym for use of the employees and all students as well. A food court on campus hosts Domino's, Subway, and all reputed food brands on campus. That's about some of the world-class facilities. The kind of freedom that we offer to the faculty members. We believe in a zero attendance policy for the faculty members. They don't mark any attendance, and we consider them to be deemed to be present. Even the administrative staff have the option of flexi working hours. They can choose their office hours as per their work schedule, and they can work in the university. And also, many of our employees, even now, top IT companies are calling their employees back to office. Many of our employees are still working from home, and we intend to continue doing that. Well, best-in-class compensation, of course we do. We benchmark our compensation with the best in the world, and we provide best-in-class compensation and benefits. Health center, I have already told you, and there is a group health insurance, there is a accidental insurance which covers the parents of the employees in the health insurance and 3 children. There is a executive health checkup which we have collaborated with Apollo hospitals. There is an employee contributory welfare scheme which provides assistance to the employees beyond the health insurance as well. We provide rent-free accommodation to all our employees, which is a furnished accommodation we provide near the campus. There is a branch of ICICI Bank and ATMs on campus. Food on campus is provided, subsidized through Sodexo, which is a French MNC. Laundry services on campus is highly subsidized, again, through a multinational company. There are faculty lounges and clubs on campus, sports facilities, travel decks, whatnot. So I'd like to tell you that with this kind of policies and practices, we have been able to attract and retain the best of the minds from across the world, and we have been able to provide a global education to our students in OP Jindal Global University. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for your time.